The Story of the Boy Who Cried Wolf, and the Sheep Who Believed Him by Mark James. Once upon a time a little boy cried fraud, and without a single ounce of proof. After being dismissed by every court, he needed to find some legal support. However, the boy's story was not very clear and all his lawyers backed out in fear. Without any facts, no one wanted to look dumb. Except for, of course, all but one. A buck-toothed man with snot in his brow, who may very well be the boy's only pal. With his head black-dyed he would sweat when he lied and always did say the darndest of things. Standing outside a shop and making claims without reason. Losing integrity and supporting mass treason. Dead people voted yet without any proof. Calling it fraud. How could it be a spoof? The ballots were illegal, but don't ask them why. Look over there, was their only reply. Some of the people yelled, why with no evidence would they claim such a scam? Because when you cry wolf it is easy to fool a lamb. The boy and his lawyer bought their fake glory, and asked everyone in town to write his own story. Regardless of what is right, they would say it was true. Just as he told us it was just like the flu. Message boards wrote faux stemming theory, where even friends of the fox were feeling quite weary. Constant lies were given to the people. While using small hands, he tarnished the steeple, just for the game and to gather more money. He chuckled at violence and thought hate was funny. Finally one day the town got fed up. They all stood up and said enough is enough. Together they shouted, boy, it's time for you to go. And all in large numbers they called Farmer Joe, strongly united to kick him out on the 3rd. But he did not get the message and never got the word. He took his time and dragged his feet. I guess when you're spoiled you can't admit defeat. However, that winter as it turned another year, no longer grey, finally clear. When you lie and cheat you will reap what you sow, and the world's a little better with a big cup of joe. When the little boy left and was forced to the city, making him a man was certainly not pretty. His skin turned orange and a lot did happen. Some from Florida but mostly Manhattan. Inflated deflated assets all for personal gain. Tax evasion and falsifying facts. Rape, assault, and sexual acts. Deutsche Bank cut ties with 300 million owed. And his Twitter account permanently closed. Later that spring Joe sent him a letter, telling the boy that it is what it is. Confused and upset getting something in the mail. However, not by the note, but for being in jail. The Story of the Boy Who Cried Wolf.